Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Fairy Tail Chapter 384. And in this chapter, this, ch- this chapter was one of the best Fairy Tail chapters we've got in a long time. Long time. Probably the best one since back after the Grand Magic Games, where we got that chapter with Ultir. It's probably the best chapter since then. Um, it, it started off with Aquarius getting summoned. She gave Lucy some respect, like I predicted. She tried to fight for her, but her and Loki and Virgo all got defeated. Right? Of course, Lamy had nothing to do with it. It was the other two, but they all got defeated. And I couldn't tell if Virgo and Loki like actually had their gates closed. Um, I couldn't really tell, but I'll assume they did. Um, but Aquarius doesn't. She stays, and Lucy's getting just screwed with by Jackal. He exploded part of her leg. It was just, like you could tell from the face she was making. It was like legit painful. Like that. Like I felt bad for her. Like because Lucy's always in these situations. Always, whether it be Jackal or Minerva, like she's always getting screwed with like this. And you just kind of feel bad for her after a while. Like it's like she doesn't deserve it. So you always want her to be able to get back at them and actually have her moment. And this is when Aquarius kind of fights back because Jackal was disagreeing with everyone, right? Everyone. He even blew up Lamy, which I had absolutely no problem with. Well, he didn't blow her up, but he like pretty much like she's not dead, but she might as well be. Um, but then he was going to attack Lucy, but that's when Aquarius comes back and pushes Jackal back. And she says that if Lucy is capable of keeping three gates open at once, golden gates too, not like silver gates like freaking Plu, all right? No, no, or Horologium, who can just come and go whenever he freaking feels like it, all right? Now, I mean like actual like gold gates, all right? And she says, if you're capable of that, then you might even be capable of summoning the Spirit King himself. And when she said that, I was like, oh no. Oh man, no she's not. No she's not. Like, that was beyond my wildest expectations. I did not expect that at all. Oh man. Like I remember checking my inbox and seeing reviews from other people about this chapter, and I saw people saying like, "Oh, like, oh my God, Lucy summons," and then like that's all I saw. But like, so I knew it was going to be something legit, but I never even imagined that it would be the Celestial Spirit King himself, and that was just unbelievable. And that's not even the best part of the chapter. The best part of the chapter is seeing Aquarius describe to Lucy what it is she needs to do in order to summon the Spirit King. She has to destroy one of her golden keys, which means which means destroying the contract that she has with that spirit and not being able to summon them anymore. And she can't form a new contract either because the key is broken. So she'll probably, unless she goes back to the celestial spirit world, she'll probably never see that spirit ever again. All right. And Aquarius says, destroy my key. And you kind of see how their relationship has developed up to this point and how Aquarius has felt about her. And she's like, she's still saying all this stuff like, I hate you, I still hate you, but she doesn't really. Like it was done really well. And Aquarius is saying like how come even though I hate you, I still feel like I'm going to miss you. Like it was just done so well. It really was. Um, you see the struggle that Aquarius is going through, the struggle that Lucy is going through, and it all leads up to her saying, "All right, fine, I'll do it. I don't have a choice." She destroys Aquarius's key. Aquarius disappears, the water disappears, and the Spirit King shows up. All right, and he just he he put a hole in freaking the cube. Oh no, it's not cube anymore. It's like Pluto Grid or something like that. He puts a hole in it. All right, and he goes up to where freaking Mardigile is, and they apparently they know each other. He calls him the Dark King, and apparently they know each other. So now I guess they're gonna fight next week. So that's gonna be epic. But and as awesome as the Celestial Spirit King was, as awesome as it was for Lucy to summon him, that stuff was great. But the awesome part of this chapter was the development that Lucy got, the development that Aquarius got, and the development that their relationship got. Right? To me, that was those three were the best parts of the chapter. Right? And I've said before how I don't like the fact that all of these Tartarus guys are losing. But I also said back when Wendy used Dragon Force, right? If it means sacrificing one of these Tartarus guys in order to give one of these fairy tale guys development, then I'm fine with that. As long as there's a reason for it, as long as someone is able to benefit from it, then I have no problem. All right, and this is one of those cases. It's the same with Wendy, and it's the same here with Lucy. Lucy has desperately needed a moment like this, and she finally got it. She got development. Aquarius got development. Their relationship got development, and now it's all leading to this awesome fight that's going to take place between the Celestial Spirit King and Mardigile, the Dark King. All right, so I thought that I thought this chapter was awesome. All right, I really did. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. All right, it was incredible. It really was. Um, but that's about it for this review, you guys. If you watch my Naruto reviews, then you know that I'm doing series-specific intros and outros now. And the next ones I make are going to be for Fairy Tail, so look out for that. Also, my Shippuden review will be up at some point. I haven't even watched the episode yet because I was really busy yesterday. But I knew this review wouldn't take as long as a Shippuden, as in like an anime review would, so I figured I'd get this out first. But yeah, that's it, you guys. The Shippuden review will be up later. Same with Stardust Crusaders. And yeah, that's it. This chapter gets a 10 out of 10. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.